Remy Ma is really making waves right now, and the numbers clearly show it. At the same time, Papoose seems to be stepping back into the spotlight in his own way, giving off the kind of energy people compare to someone jumping back into a fast-paced lifestyle. Meanwhile, Clarissa Shields has been noticeably quiet. She hasn't been involved in any major online drama lately, aside from her usual small responses in comment sections. That silence has definitely caught people's attention, especially since things around her used to be more active. But the main focus here is Remy Ma. Whether people are streaming her music, adding it to their playlists, watching it on YouTube, or replaying clips on Instagram, her latest track is getting a lot of attention. No matter which platform you prefer, like Apple Music, Spotify, or even iTunes, her song is available everywhere and continues to grow in popularity. Remy Ma herself shared that her track Why You Fan Lion has been performing very well since its release. It has climbed high on the charts, reaching the number 2 spot on the hip-hop iTunes chart, which is a big achievement. It also made its way onto the overall iTunes chart across all genres, landing at number 52. That's not something to overlook, especially in such a competitive space. On top of that, it has become the highest charting song connected to DJ Mac and Crash Dummy's rhythm, which makes the success even more impressive. The momentum doesn't stop there. On YouTube, her On the Radar freestyle has already gained around 200,000 views, showing that fans are actively tuning in. On her official YouTube page, another version of the track has pulled in about 85,000 views under the releases section. These numbers may seem separate, but together they show strong engagement from her audience. Instagram is where things really take off. A short preview clip of the song has reached about 1.8 million views, while her On the Radar performance has exploded with around 6.5 million views. That kind of reach shows just how much people are paying attention and sharing her content. It's clear that the song is connecting with listeners across multiple platforms. A lot of well-known names have also shown support for Remy Ma. Fat Joe has backed her, and Cardi B joined in with her own enthusiastic reaction. Claudia Jordan praised the track and made it clear that anyone trying to compete with Remy Ma would likely end up embarrassed. She even added the song to her personal playlist, calling Remy Ma everything. Other public figures and influencers have also shared their thoughts. Jessie Woo said the song made her feel confident, while Alicia Baumgardner reacted with fire emojis, showing excitement. Pretty V described the track as crazy, and many others echoed similar feelings. Even organizations like the Recording Academy joined the conversation, which adds even more credibility to the buzz around the song. The support keeps growing. Celebrities like Taraji P. Henson and Misa Hilton have shown love, along with groups like SWV. One member of SWV even pointed out that Remy Ma has always been known for her strong lyrics and talent, calling her one of New York's best. Remy Ma had already celebrated hitting millions of views within a short time, and the excitement hasn't slowed down since. Fans and supporters continue to comment, share, and quote lines from the song. Some people are already picking out their favorite lyrics and repeating them online, which is usually a sign that a track is really catching on. There were even moments where fans asked where they could find the song, and Remy Ma confirmed that it's available across all major platforms. She also showed appreciation to those who contributed to the track, keeping things positive and focused on the music. Overall, it's clear that Remy Ma is receiving a huge amount of support right now. From strong chart positions to viral social media numbers and celebrity endorsements, everything is lining up in her favor. The song is gaining traction quickly, and the energy around it keeps building. At this point, it's hard to deny that she has a hit on her hands, and people are clearly enjoying what she's bringing to the table. Keep streaming the song as much as you can. If you prefer to buy music, go ahead and purchase it on platforms like iTunes. If you enjoy watching videos, then keep replaying it on YouTube. Every little bit of support makes a difference. The more people listen, watch, and share, the more it helps Remy Ma succeed. She already has a strong fan base through her Remy network, and there has also been talk about her working on a talk show in the future. Still, when it comes to music, especially female rap, it's important for fans to really show up and support artists in a meaningful way. This is a moment where listeners can help push her success even further. Now, shifting the focus a bit, let's talk about Papoose. For a while, he seemed to be staying out of sight, not really appearing much online or in public. But recently, he's been spotted again. and people are starting to notice what he's been up to. It looks like he's been spending time at the casino getting back into gambling. He even shared a photo of himself there, with a caption that suggested he's focused on making money and staying active. It gave off the impression that he's trying to hustle and keep things moving. However, there's something interesting that caught people's attention in that picture. His hand was partly hidden, almost like he was trying to cover his ring finger on purpose. That small detail raised a lot of questions. People are wondering why he would do that. Is there something he doesn't want others to see? It might not mean anything serious, but it definitely made some fans curious. On top of that, he was wearing dark sunglasses, which made it even harder to read his emotions. You couldn't really tell if he was feeling happy, stressed, or just focused. The overall vibe felt a bit mysterious. Even though he has started posting again, there hasn't been any mention of Clarissa Shields lately. He hasn't really connected his recent activity to her, and he also hasn't been promoting interviews that have been coming out in parts. Instead, he seems more focused on gambling and trying to turn money into more money. It looks like he's chasing wins and hoping to build something from it. Some people even think he might be trying to make more money after recent events connected to Clarissa's boxing matches. At the same time, this behavior has people talking. Remy Ma has previously spoken about Papoose and gambling, and now it seems like he's still involved in that lifestyle. Some are even comparing it to the kind of habits seen with Offset, where gambling becomes a regular activity. It raises the question of whether it's just casual fun or something more serious. To be honest, gambling can be tricky. For some people, it starts small. You might go in with a small amount of money, thinking it's just for fun. Maybe you lose it quickly, or maybe you get lucky and win a little. But that's where it becomes dangerous. If you win, you might feel like you should keep going because things are working in your favor. Instead of walking away with your winnings, you risk it again, hoping for more. That's often where people make mistakes. A smarter approach would be to set limits. For example, if you start with a small amount and manage to double it, that could be the right time to stop and take your winnings. But many people don't do that. They keep playing thinking they can win even more, and end up losing everything they gained. It becomes a cycle that's hard to break. Right now, it seems like Papoose is deep into that environment, spending time at casinos and trying to make things happen financially. Whether it works out for him or not is something only time will tell. Hopefully, he stays safe and makes smart decisions. Meanwhile, fans are still being encouraged to keep supporting Remy Ma. Her music is gaining traction, and the more people continue to stream and share it, the bigger it can become. At the end of the day, it's all about showing love to the artists you enjoy and helping their work reach a wider audience. That's pretty much where things stand right now. Feel free to share your thoughts, join the conversation, and stay tuned for more updates as everything continues to unfold.